Hi guys, JT here. With every Humble Monthly, the question is, what are the games like? Well, here's a bit of information on each game in July 2024's Humble Monthly, to help you decide if it is for you. First of all though, thank you for watching. Thank you to those who have been using the link in the description to get your game bundles and supporting this channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support, and you guys keep me going. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1. The featured game of this month, A Plague Tale: Requiem, a sequel to the 2019 game A Plague Tale: Innocence. The game is an action-adventure game that follows the story of two siblings and their encounters with killer rats. In this sequel, the game expands on the success of its predecessor and establishes its own unique identity. The game begins with the survivors of the first game, Amicia and her younger brother Hugo, fleeing south to France to escape the rat plague. Their mother and her apprentice are concerned about Hugo's curse, which is linked to the rats, and they seek help from a renowned alchemist. However, their journey takes a turn for the worse, plunging them into dangerous situations filled with rats and hostile individuals. Requiem excels in creating contrasts, showcasing vibrant joys and despair in quick succession. The game shines in its medieval setting, character relationships, and the persistent menace of the rats. The gameplay features stealth mechanics, environmental puzzles, and combat encounters. Players must navigate through expansive areas, utilizing tools and crafting materials to distract, stun, blind, or murder enemies. The game introduces new allies and set pieces that add fresh challenges and interactions. While the game's ambition is commendable, it does suffer from a few drawbacks. The broader and more organic systems can sometimes lead to bizarre and unreasonable results. Stealth sections can be finicky, and a single mistake often requires reloading the last checkpoint. However, the game's successes overshadow these shortcomings, offering a full-spectrum action-adventure experience that captivates players for approximately 20 hours. One notable aspect of the game is its ability to balance dark and gritty themes with moments of awe and adventure. It takes players through the heights and depths of human experiences, effectively working with children and animals as central characters. In summary, A Plague Tale: Requiem is a masterful sequel that expands upon its predecessor's strengths. With its compelling story, atmospheric setting, and engaging gameplay, it delivers an exceptional action-adventure experience. And number 2, we have Ghostrunner 2, a high-octane parkour adventure set in a neon-bathed cyberpunk city, delivering everything you loved about its predecessor and more. The game plunges you into a stunning world, illuminated in vibrant colors, accompanied by an electrifying soundtrack. As a Ghostrunner, you navigate through a breathtaking cityscape, mastering fast-paced parkour and lethal combat. The game's new hub area, HQ, provides downtime between missions, allowing you to interact with various NPCs and upgrade your skills. You'll meet intriguing characters like Kira, a sassy hacker with a nosy robotic companion, and other members of the Climbers, who add life to the game's world. These interactions, though not as deep as characters in some RPGs, enrich the narrative and create a sense of camaraderie. Ghostrunner 2 introduces exciting new abilities, including ultimate skills, like a deadly laser and bullet time, adding strategic depth to combat. The Shuriken skill is particularly fun, letting you stun enemies, create grappling points, and cause explosive chaos. Additionally, the game features numerous puzzles that require quick thinking and precise execution, enhancing the overall experience. The Asura, rogue Ghostrunners serving as formidable antagonists, provide intense boss battles. The Avatar's fight in the Cyber Void stands out, challenging you to juggle hacks, wall runs, and projectile dodging in a visually stunning arena. This encounter balances difficulty and fun, making it a memorable highlight. Ghostrunner 2's beautiful cyberpunk city, with its atmospheric locales and stellar soundtrack, elevates the game. It successfully builds upon the original, offering a more immersive and challenging experience. You're invited to dive into Dharma City and save it. It's a journey, well worth taking. And number 3 we have Starship Troopers Terran Command, a chaotic RTS that excels in tactical bug fights, but lacks a bit of narrative depth. This game places you in command of the mobile infantry as they battle swarms of arachnids on the desert mining planet Kwalasha. The gameplay focuses on intense shootouts, desperate defenses, and evacuations, delivering a satisfying yet sometimes overwhelming experience. You start with basic rifleman squads, and gradually unlock more unit types, including powerful power armor squads. The game requires you to choose the right forces and position them strategically, as units block each other's lines of fire, necessitating careful planning to maximize your firepower. The game's core strategy revolves around creating kill zones, maintaining overlapping fields of fire, and managing reinforcements. The missions are not puzzles with a single solution, but challenge you to adapt based on the types of bugs you encounter. From snipers taking out long-range spitters to rocketmen dealing with heavily armored scorpions, each unit plays a crucial role. The game's lack of health bars for bugs enhances the chaotic feel of battles, making it seem like you're truly overwhelmed by an endless swarm. Terran Command does have its drawbacks, such as an inadequate alert system and the need for constant micromanagement. The absence of a formation system and the requirement to manually trigger special abilities can make battles frantic. Additionally, the game could benefit from more narrative elements and options to add depth and replayability. Despite these issues, Starship Troopers Terran Command offers a solid RTS experience. It's engaging and challenging, with a nostalgic nod to the film's chaotic bug fights. If you enjoy strategic combat and don't mind a bit of chaos, this game is worth a try. At number 4 we have Sticky Business, a charming casual simulation game. This game lets you design and sell unique stickers on a simulated online marketplace. It offers a delightful aesthetic and a simple yet engaging premise. You start your entrepreneurial journey with a brief tutorial on creating stickers using built-in tools. The design options are plentiful, spanning various themes like gaming, space, animals, and more. Despite a lack of monkey-themed stickers, the available assets are enough to keep you engaged. The game's creativity component is surprisingly satisfying, encouraging you to experiment and feel proud of your designs. The simulation spans multiple days, with each action consuming a portion of your available time. Despite the limited actions per day, the game is relaxing, with lenient deadlines allowing you to play at your own pace. The restriction in sticker creation, using only pre-built components, foster creativity by providing a structured yet flexible environment. However, the business aspects of the game are underwhelming. Packing stickers involves clicking items on a list, and optimizing sticker sheets becomes unnecessary due to the game's generous profitability. Business decisions are minimal, with no pricing control or significant investment options, making Sticky Business more of a sticker creator than a business simulator. The game's characters, who share their backstories and struggles, add some narrative, but fail to create deep connections. Nevertheless, customer suggestions and experience points for sticker components add a layer of interaction and progression. With its calming soundtrack and charming art design, Sticky Business is an enjoyable experience that encourages creativity. While it falls short as a business simulator, it excels as a delightful sticker-making game. At number 5 we have Zoeti. In Zoeti, you step into a world where the noble goddess Zoeti and her counterpart, the goddess of demons, named Nessus, engage in an eternal struggle. As one of the 3 characters embarking on a heroic journey, you'll navigate through a realm filled with empowered humans and mighty demigods. Each character, from the stalwart knight Valentina to the cunning thief Elvis and the elemental magician Nikora, offers a unique playstyle tied to a poker-based attack system. Drawing cards from your deck each turn, you aim to form poker hands that correspond to your skills, unleashing devastating attacks or strategic maneuvers. While Zoeti boasts lush hand-painted visuals and engaging gameplay mechanics, it falls short in several areas. The lack of in-game tutorials leaves players to figure out crucial mechanics on their own, leading to initial confusion and frustration. Additionally, minor glitches, such as language mix-ups in dialogues and occasional interface issues, detract from the overall experience. The difficulty curve in Zoeti can be steep and unforgiving, with sudden spikes catching players off guard. Despite these challenges, the game's compelling art style and strategic depth make it worth exploring for fans of the roguelike deck builder genre. Zoeti offers a visually captivating adventure with an intriguing poker-based combat system, but its flaws hinder its potential for greatness. With some refinement and polish, it could truly shine as a standout title in its genre. At number 6 we have Figment 2, Creed Valley, a delightful musical adventure suitable for both younger and older players. Developed and published by Bedtime Digital Games, this action platformer with a musical theater twist maintains the charm of the original Figment. You don't necessarily need to have played the first installment, but you might feel like you're missing out on some nuances if you skip it. The game follows the quirky duo Dusty and Piper, protectors of the human mind, as they embark on a quest to restore the shattered moral compass at the center of the mind, combating a mischievous two-headed jester along the way. Figment 2's gameplay involves breezy action platforming with a wooden sword, where enemies sync their attacks with the music, adding a rhythmic element to the combat. While the fighting may become repetitive and some encounters overly challenging, the game shines in its puzzles and boss fights, seamlessly blending brawling, puzzle solving, and bombastic musical numbers. The world design stands out, with each new area beautifully realized, reminiscent of a Saturday morning cartoon. Figment 2's humor may skew toward a younger audience, but it excels as a family-friendly co-op experience. Piper, as player 2, offers a stress-free option for those seeking a cooperative adventure without the pressures of combat. Despite feeling like a second violin to Figment 1, Figment 2 remains a solid game, especially for those seeking an enjoyable co-op experience with a younger player in mind. And number 7 we have Heretic's Fork, an innovative blend of deck building and tower defense that captivates from the start. In this game, you take on the role of Hell's manager, punishing sinners through the Heretic's Fork system. Your task is to strategically place towers and buildings that spawn units, continually upgrading them as the difficulty increases. The game's chaotic nature keeps you on your toes, with enemies swarming from all sides. Gameplay is semi-turn-based, with your actions filling a bar that triggers the next turn. You must pick up cards to place towers, units, upgrades, and more. The time is only slowed down during these selections, adding urgency to your decisions. Thankfully, a pause button and speed control options are available to manage the pace. The game features a rich meta layer, including card upgrades, character unlocks, and a devilish in-game assistant. This adds depth and replayability, making each run feel fresh and engaging. Unlocking the second character is crucial, as it provides additional tower slots and strategic advantages. Heretic's Fork stands out with its delightful, addictive nature. It merges the charm of tower defense classics like Bloons Tower Defense 6 with the strategic complexity of deck builders. As you progress, new cards and towers enhance your strategies, ensuring the gameplay remains exciting. The game runs smoothly and performs well on the Steam Deck, despite some small text issues. The immersive music and compelling gameplay make Heretic's Fork a must-play. Indie developers have once again delivered a unique gaming experience. Go and play Heretic's Fork. It's an absolute blast. And number 8 we have HYPERVIOLENT, a nostalgic yet fresh first-person shooter. This early access title, released on April 2023, blends the gritty aesthetics of the 90s sprite-based 3D games with modern gameplay elements to deliver an intense, Lovecraftian horror experience. The game thrusts you into the depths of Commodus asteroid 27C, a remote mining colony plagued by an ancient evil. Responding to a distress call, you find yourself stranded amidst chaos and violence, with the daunting task of unraveling the mystery behind the madness. The game's atmosphere is chilling, characterized by dark, claustrophobic corridors and a palpable sense of dread. Gameplay is why HYPERVIOLENT truly shines. It offers a vast array of over 20 unique ranged and melee weapons, allowing you to dual-wield and decimate monstrous enemies in nearly endless combinations. Despite the brutal combat, resource management is crucial. You must carefully conserve ammunition and health items, especially during boss fights. The game's design is a hybrid of FPS and RPG mechanics. The blend of classic low-poly 3D graphics with handcrafted pixel art gives the game a distinctive, immersive aesthetic. Early access players have praised its engaging storyline, atmospheric soundtrack, and innovative gameplay, drawing comparisons to classics like Doom and System Shock. However, feedback also highlights performance issues and audio glitches, emphasizing the need for further refinement. HYPERVIOLENT promises an exhilarating experience for fans of retro FPS games, with the potential to become a standout title upon its full release. Join the early access journey, contribute your feedback, and prepare to face the horrors lurking in the asteroid's depths. And that's all for this month's Hubble Monthly. This month's Hubble Monthly bundle surpasses June's selection with some truly standout titles. Highlights for me include A Plague Tale Requiem, Ghostrunner 2, Starship Troopers Terran Command, Zoeti, and Figment 2 Creed Valley. With 5 out of 8 games promising hours of immersive gameplay, it's a substantial win. I highly recommend this month's bundle, definitely more than June's, though perhaps not quite as much as May's. But that's just my take. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.